What is going on, YouTube? I am back with another video, you guys, and from the short snippet you guys already saw and the title and the thumbnail, yes, we're going to be discussing the person who shot at people at a car meet, takeover, whatever the hell you want to call it. We're going to talk about, are they even safe to go to anymore? Did it even have to come to that point? And why he went so far? Let's get into it. So first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and play the entire video. Understand that this person has now been caught. You will see that later on in the video. But it all kind of just depended on the context of the video. We don't know, obviously, the entire thing, but you can obviously see that a car was hit and the person looked like they weren't going to get out, and he escalated it pretty quickly. But here goes the video. You guys have seen the video. Again, I will play the other video here towards the end. Again, he has been caught, charged, and a whole bunch of other things, right? But I will start this way and tell you guys how I would react. Yes, I carry where I go because I believe in I'd rather have it than not, right? But the biggest thing for me was that was a split decision, right? And you have seconds to decide what you're gonna do. Do I think hitting somebody's car is worth their life? No. Stealing somebody's car? Yes. But getting in an accident, it's as simple as it's plenty of cameras out there, right? So you get the tag, you got physical proof he hit your car, and you handle it how any other accident or wreck happens, right? You know, so that's my first instinct, but I also know me and how mad I was when my car got hit. And I'll even play a clip that you guys don't know. And I'll actually do a video on tomorrow. Bro, look at this shit, man. Like, and look at all the police that came for the incident. So now that you guys saw that clip, I'll go ahead and tell you I was pissed, and it took everything in Carrie's power to calm me down. I think 8 different police cars ended up coming because how pissed I was. It was just a wild day, right? So I can definitely understand this guy's anger, but to shoot at a crowd the way he was and the amount of shots he let off where there was other people, yes, other people got hurt. I actually think there's somebody still in the hospital. It's crazy to me, man. So to say that takeovers were safe to go to, that's up to you. You know, contrary to some people's beliefs, I used to participate in them. I used to host them. And I used to be one of those guys, right? Now racing has obviously kind of taken over my life and what I want to do. But sorry, Mom. I love to do hood rat shit with my friends, right? But again, I don't condone the behavior. I don't think anybody should lose their life over an accident, right? I think it was, you know, irrational decision, sorry. That obviously is going to get him in some pretty large trouble because there is video evidence. He can't say it wasn't him. It's a rap for him, and I hate it for you, but that's life. So now that I've talked about that, I'm going to play the video from the news article down in South Florida. Yes, again, this happened in South Florida. Here now.
The person is still on the loose. Several lanes of I-95 South blocked off this morning as Miami-Dade police and Florida Highway Patrol investigate a triple shooting. This was the scene in the area of 95th Street earlier today. The 3 victims, 19 and 20 years old. Bullet holes visible in the back of this car and a man shouting,
My daughter! My daughter! Okay, but I'll stand right here.
Stay back. As emergency personnel helped one person onto a stretcher. Surveillance video obtained by NBC6 shows a second scene where authorities believe it may have started. The video shows cars speeding the wrong way down Northwest 7th Avenue, just a block over from the interstate, around 5:30 this morning. Then a few cars appear to whip around, one right after the other, turning off the main road, skid marks still visible this afternoon. Moments later, police arrive on scene. We know 2 of the victims are in stable condition, but police have not released details on how the third person is doing. We're also told that they are trying to figure out whether the shooting continued.
What do those charges come with time-wise? Will he guilty plea? All of those things are unsaid, right? We're just gonna have to wait and see. But I say all of that to say, understand when you go to these car meets, you run the risk of that happening, right? It's always something that me and my homeboys always discuss, like if something goes bad, what are we gonna do, right? And that's something that's going to stay between me and my homies, but at the end of the day, we always have had a plan, and I think that could have prevented this whole issue is if homie would have just been aware of, number one, what he was going to do if it happened, because he did have his car close to the pit, but understand anybody who gets in the pit doesn't mean they know how to slide, right? So it's kind of tough, because I do try to play both sides here. But let me know what you think in the comments, you guys. Yes, it's kind of crazy to think that car meets have gotten to this, and you got some old heads, you got a bunch of different car styles fighting each other right now in the car world, especially in Charlotte, man. It's tough because, again, I used to participate in those type of activities. You're talking 2018, 2019, 2020, etc., and we're now in 2023. But that's when it was live and it was done a little bit better, I guess. And then of course COVID happened and the whole world got involved, which I'm glad it helped the car community grow, whether you hate that kind of car scene or not. Again, it's what it is. I watched a video where it said, a lot of the old heads got into cars because of the videos on YouTube of watching people street race, right? Now what do you see on YouTube are these slide events and these sideshows, and that's what is grabbing the attention of these young kids. So understand that they're just doing what they see just like we did. Because I can talk to my dad and I guarantee you Shuffletown drag strip and street races happen all the time in that area. And it was just handled differently, right? So you can't be mad at it. Again, contrary to most people's beliefs, again, it is what it is, right? But outside of that, again, let me know what you guys think in the comments. We got a video you saw in this video we're actually going to be talking about tomorrow in the video I dropped. So stay tuned for that, because a lot of people don't know the story. Only a few people know. Had a gun and a whole fight break out in the middle of broad day at a gas station after leaving the track one day. But outside of that, you guys know everything 1320 happens right here, man. Stay tuned. Again, stay tuned for the video tomorrow. And then also understand I got a lot of big things on the way, a lot of things being built, a lot of things being done in the background. I have a lot of partnerships with companies. Whipple, Mickey Thompson, MBPR, Corsa, Cook's Headers. Like, I'm gonna be bringing you guys a lot of content, a lot of promo codes, a lot of giveaways. Again, I've been working super hard in the background. You guys, if you don't know, I live very far away, right? So everything does take a little bit, so bear with me. But outside of that,